Hi, my name's Brenda Bennett, and I wanted to share not only my story with you, but the reason why I got involved with Warrior Forge Project in the first place. Number one, I wanted to talk about how no, the word no, is a complete sentence. I don't know about most of you, but for me, I've had a hard time with this until recently. I really didn't believe no was a complete sentence. If I had the courage to say no, I always felt like I had to back that up with then an explanation of why it was no. Like I owed anyone, man or woman, an explanation of why my answer was no. I have my reasons. No is a complete sentence that I don't always have to explain myself why the answer is no. I always admired people who were able to just say no and just leave it there, because it's really not my issue. If I say no and someone doesn't accept it, I can leave it there on the table and have them figure it out. That is okay. And we as women have to be okay with that concept. And it's very hard because we are fixers. We are pleasers, people pleasers from when we're little. We want to make everything okay. We want to make sure everybody understands. It's not our job to make them understand. We just tell the truth, say the truth, and we leave it where it's at. They'll figure it out. And the ones who don't, then it'll either make them think, or maybe they're just people who you really don't need to be around because it's dragging you down. And so that's the first concept. Second concept, why I got involved with and why I love this project. Number one is that they're a nonprofit. It's all women. Number two. Number three, they volunteer their time. I mean, they go all over the U.S. and soon to be globally. That every weekend they're out there volunteering their time. And I am so honored to be becoming an instructor and being able to volunteer my time as well. The fact that it's all women is so empowering. I'm so thankful about this. I mentor a lot of girls as a coach. I'm a coach at Club Sport, and I'm also a life coach. So this is so very attractive to me. Again, I'm very honored, and I'm thankful that there's an organization like this. I was invited by my friend Sarah, who brought them to a CrossFit venue where I learned about what they're doing. It's an all-women jiu-jitsu team, and they're out there killing it. They're podiuming, they're winning, and they're fighters, not just physically, but in spirit. And I really love that, because as women, I know it's 2017, but we are still undervalued in the workplace and just in general. Ever tried taking your vehicle in to get it fixed? Totally devalued. We actually pay more a lot of time for services when we don't, quote unquote, know about what we're having done, or even our clothing. We pay more for a blouse than a man pays for a shirt. We are routinely cast aside for promotions. I'm not trying to downgrade the system as it is. I'm just pointing out the flaws therein and how we can make it better by empowering young girls and women. I love that this seminar involves girls very young so that we can start empowering them from that young age and give them the tools they need to not feel like I have before. I felt walking into a dealership to buy a new car, immediately I feel this fear gripping me, and I feel a dread that I'm going to be steamrolled into either something I don't like or a price I don't like. It happens all the time. But through this program, I'm learning, number one, that no is no. It is a complete sentence. I don't have to explain myself. I can walk away from a situation if I don't like what's happening. I've actually been in a situation, it was not a stranger attack. It was someone that I knew for a long time and I thought was my friend. And I got in a car with him and ended up being attacked by him. And it was very, let's just say it was a very terrible experience. But it taught me a lot about being aware of a predator can actually be someone you know, but there are signs there. And being safe also means being safe around people that you quote unquote know, but maybe they're hiding a secret predator inside of themselves. So this program, the very first hour, is empowering to women just by telling you safety tips. They offer you reading materials to, they offer you reading materials in order to become familiar with the signs that predators do give off. They're subtle, but if you're aware, you will know what they are. So I really hope you enjoy the seminar, and you will be hearing more about my personal story in times to come. Thank you. Bye.